let's start with this first. Who do you want to play? The 49ers will be playing the winner of the Cowboys-Bucks game, and more than likely probably going to be playing on Sunday, not Saturday. Remember, there's 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. So it looks like we will be getting that Sunday matchup because they're not going to give the Cowboys and the Bucks, a short week going into the playoffs. They're just not going to do that if they can help it, and they can help it. So probably going to be that Sunday matchup. So who do you want to play? Let's talk about it. Let's get it in there. Obviously we already played the Bucks, right? And so that's something that we have already been through. Completely just embarrassed them. But here I'm going to put up a poll on YouTube. Who do you want to play? Very, very simple. We got Cowboys. We got the Bucks. So you guys throw that in there. Let's see what you say. Let's see what you guys got going on. I'm curious to see how that poll's going to go. But yeah, for me, I ranked the teams that I wanted to play early on, and it was simple for me. I said Bucks would be number 1 in the second round, right? I wanted to play Seattle, right? Everybody kept telling me, why do you want to play Seattle? It's hard to beat teams 3 times. You don't want to play teams in your division. Seattle, weird things happen. I told everybody, I was like, nope, I want to play Seattle first. Now, the next round, I want to play the Bucks first. We already know we can beat them. 35-7. They just do not scare me. I understand Tom Brady. I get all that stuff. Whatever else, don't care. Bucks would be 1. I had Vikings 2, but they're lost, so that's now removed from the equation. Then I had the Cowboys 3, just because I think the Cowboys have more talent, more depth, more explosiveness on offense and defense. Now, who do I hate the most? I hate the Cowboys. But as far as just from a matchup standpoint, I think the Bucks are going to be a much easier matchup for the 49ers. Not that I don't think we can't beat the Cowboys, right? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that just from a matchup standpoint, the 49ers, I think, have a much bigger advantage against the Bucks because Tom Brady, they're just one-dimensional. Again, I've said over and over again, this would kind of tie into exactly what, I've been saying for 2 years now. How do you beat the 49ers defense? Establish the run. Nobody can do that. Falcons did, but with the running quarterback, right? So Tom Brady's the least running quarterback in the history of mankind. So that alleviates that one. And then the second one, you got to go throw it deep outside the numbers. Now, the Bucks can do that with Mike Evans. They can do that with Chris Godwin. They just don't do it well because the protection's so bad. Their offensive line's so bad. They struggle with that. The recovery. Oh, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gift to the super chat. I love it. It says, hey, John, great win yesterday. After watching this Vikings-Giants game, how do we think we match up against the Giants in a potential championship game? The Giants are a weird team. Now, the 49ers struggle with mobile quarterbacks. There's no doubt about that. Like, you look at the year, mobile quarterbacks give us an issue. But I don't know. They're a very well-coached team. They make a lot of mistakes, which is weird because usually well-coached teams don't make mistakes. But like you saw the drop from Slayton, see the false start, up against the goal line, things like that. Like they're learning how to be a good quality football team because they've been bad for so long. And Dayball's incredible. Definitely deserves consideration for Coach of the Year. I don't think he is Coach of the Year, but he definitely needs to be considered. But no, the 49ers would be favored by probably 8 or 9 points against them. Their defense, even though they've got some studs on defense, I'll be really honest with you. Dexter Lawrence up front is incredible. Kayvon Thibodeau has been a great rookie. They've got some guys, Azeez Ojulari, who left the game today. Like, they've got pieces. They really, really do. On the back end, there's some issues there. And so the 49ers match up well with anybody. The running quarterback is the only thing that just makes me kind of like scratch my head, but it's already been, put out there on, Vegas has already come out and said, like, even if we play the NFC Championship game in Philly, we're going to be the 49ers with their current roster, right? If there's no more injuries or anything like that, they're going to be favored. They're going to be favored. So Niners match up with anybody. Probably wouldn't be favored against the Bills. Probably wouldn't be favored against the Chiefs.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.